This the difference right here. This is what 50 looks like, and 21 looks like. No. It's a degeneration. That's what's sad. Goggins is the guy that can take anything you put in front of him. You want to break my mother's legs? So be it. You don't know me, son! You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world. Your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do.
So my mindset always was the same, exactly the same as I have right now. I'm like, if someone did it, I also can do it. And if no one did it, I can be the first one to do it.
Do something that sucks every single day of your life. That's how you grow. So this guy just passed me. He said, Goggins, just be average today. Some of you just don't understand. Some of you have been average for so damn long, you don't know what it is to do hard work.
Lift over your head. If head drop, say, shoot it.
And I'll never quit in here. I'll die in here. This is what I do. I live for this. Every day. All day. This is who I am. I'm a fighter at heart. I'll never quit in here.
But that's an easy choice for us, Arcadian.
Spartans! What is your profession?
I'm a man. Listen, I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to waste my life. Because when I die, I'm going to paradise. And I'm not worried, so I'm in a hurry to die. But no one's going to disrespect me without me retaliating back.
You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man.
I will be the one that is physically harder and mentally stronger, and I will work to maintain that position.
Just get up, move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. And you may be successful, and you may not be successful, but you will be better.
I found something that most don't want to find. It's a conqueror's mindset. Very few people, if any, can really understand what that is.
When I do something, I want to be the best. I will not be happy being the second, third, or the fourth. My inspiration is that above everybody else.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way.
If you want to be anything special and last for a long time, it comes with discipline.
If you only did what you were supposed to do when you were motivated to do it, that's leaving it to chance. But if you're disciplined, you go do what you're supposed to do.
If you give it your all, you don't half-ass it. Win, lose, draw, get what you want, don't get what you want, whatever the outcome is, if you don't half-ass it, at least you're not going to have to wonder, would the outcome have been different? What if I did give it my all? And boy, wondering that is what keeps us up at night.
It's a man's game at night now, you know that. It's a man's game at night. Every day I'm working, bro. I'm putting in all this sweat, dog. All this time, man, to show this bro, that I know who you is. But I want what you got. I want exactly what you got, man. Everything. Shit ain't sweet. 15 fights, the shit still ain't sweet. I want all of that, man.
Whatever you got, I expect that. On every face, God talking, we gonna dominate this thing. Respect is not given, it is earned, God talking.
When you're in the fucking game, great things happen and really bad things happen. And you gotta take it all in stride. And you gotta pick yourself up the next day, strap your fucking shoes back on and get out there and go to fucking war again.
Nobody cares, you know? At the end of the day, nobody cares. What we're going through, how your body feels, nobody cares. We gotta do our job.
Every day when you get out of bed, life's standing right there to kick you in the fucking face, man. Life is gonna throw all kinds of crazy shit at you, right? And you have to be ready for it, and you gotta fucking deal with it. You can't curl up into a ball, you can't run away from it, you can't hide. You have to take all this shit head on.
Life is tough sometimes, and it's not fair, and it doesn't care sometimes. But you're gonna hold true to what you believe, and you're gonna hold true to who you are, and you're gonna be that person whether it's easy or it's not.
The man who never fell has no glory. The man who fell and got back up, that's where his glory is. The man who fell 20 times and got up 21 times, that man has even greater glory.
Wow.
That man has more courage, way more courage than the guy who was so strong from birth that he never failed. There's no glory in that.
You have to be like all in. And if you're not all in, you're going to get beat up in front of loads of people. That's just the way it goes.
All in is a term I like to use in my ventures. All in. We've got to be all in on our ventures. I am all in on the fight game. If you're in the game, make sure you're in it all the way. All in with it. And then that game will be your game.
If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do 100%. Yeah. No in the middle, no 90%, no. I'm 100%. I always try to do my best and try to do my everything. And I think because I love what I do.
I want to be like all in. If it doesn't work, but at least I can look back and be like, you tried your best. And that's all that anybody can ever ask, is that you tried your best. I want to tick every single box so that in 5 years or 10 years I can look back and go, look, you tried your best. Yeah. And that's all I can do.
Fearless. Be fearless, or as close to it as possible. You have to have no fear. You have to have no fear. You have to believe in who you are and what you do. And just go get it. Yeah. And don't be afraid to tell somebody no.
Fear keeps a lot of from being successful. It keeps you making excuses for yourself. Fear lives one place and one place only, and that's in your mind. Martin Luther King had a dream. Don't let fear yours up.
Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. What if you weren't afraid of anything? How would your life have changed? I'll ask you the same question. What if you were afraid of nothing? Nothing. Man, beast, financial, bankruptcy, nothing. Do you understand what that would mean? There are people on this planet, one of which is standing on this stage. I'm not afraid of anything. I should be dead by now. I've been run over by a charging buffalo. Got up, chased it down, killed it. Killed a Kodiak bear with a knife. You can't kill me. I believe that with all my heart. You can't kill me. I'm one of the last Neanderthal bad still around.
There's no shame to admit that you're afraid, because there's no courage without fear. And when I made peace with that, it changes everything in my life, because I made peace. And I said it to even in my opponents, like, yeah, I'm scared of you, but no matter what, I'm gonna freaking walk the walk on Saturday night, and there's nothing you can do. And the way you counter fear, whether you're a fighter, an entrepreneur, or whatever, it's with the preparation. The more well you prepare, the more you will build up your confidence. And if you have confidence, remember, confidence is not the absence of fear. It's knowing that you have what you need in order to succeed.
Success is constant movement. Constant movement. Never letting the weight drop until pain sets the low mentality. That's growth. Every single time you pick something up, you pick it up for a purpose. That's why everything has a purpose, everything has a result. We're here to get stronger. In order to get stronger, we must fail. Accept that. Know that who we are right now is not who we are, but where we are. And we're going forward with the belief. Our belief, guys, drives this workout. Believe in the difference you can be. Stop being average when your potential is crying to come outside and be more than that. That burn you feel, man, you gotta earn that burn, that pain. That means check you did it right. Continue to do that. Nothing's in your way, man. You're a kid again with everything is a possibility. Two forms of pain. Pain that breaks you and the pain that changes you. That's the pain of the change right there. That's the pain of progress. The pain that destroys you isn't this shit. It's later in life knowing you could have been more. And all that's left is you and the mirror and tears of a possibility left that you allowed to die. Own your life, guys.
Quitting. You regret it for the rest of your life.
It just got too hard.
It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great.
Do you know that the harder thing to do and the right thing to do are usually the same thing? Nothing that has meaning is easy.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too.
He's heavy! I know he's heavy. I'm bad out of strength! Then you negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going, you hear me? You keep going, you're doing good, you keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going. It hurt! I know it hurt, you keep going! You keep going!
It's not easy, but through practice and practice and practice, practice makes improvement.
You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You'll never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do. And so all you're looking for are new breakthroughs through practice and practice and practice. You'll get better and better and better.
There's nobody as good as you in the world. You're the best right now.
Remember this, is that people are time wasters, and the great majority of people have no goals, they have no priorities, they have no plans, they have no concern about becoming successful, and they think that you're the same. They think because their time isn't worth anything, that your time isn't worth anything also.
Get serious. That's number one. I don't know any substitute for that. You've really got to get serious. You don't have to be grim, but you must be serious. I know a guy that's got a half a dozen jokes keeping him from becoming wealthy. To go from average to fortune, you must get serious. And you must get serious about two very important things. Number one is setting your goals and where you want to go. Designing the next 5, the next 10 years is so vitally important. What do you want to do economically? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? What would you like to have? What would you like to share? How much would you like to earn? How far would you like to go? Those are some major questions to ask. And for that all to work out like you want it to for the next 5 or 10 years, you've got to get serious. Then you have to get serious about another important subject. And that important subject is called personal development. Personal development is striving hard to become the kind of person that you want to be. And to become the kind of person you want to be, you've got to work at it. 10 years from now, you will surely become someone. The big question is, who? What are you becoming? And if you go to work on it now, sure enough, in a very short period of time, you can take on a new direction to become the kind of person you want to be.
It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
If I can take it, I can make it. My brother Pete used to say that. He used to think that I could do anything. He used to think that I was better than I am.
There's no excuses. There's no breaks. There's no days off. It doesn't happen.
If you want it, you gotta go get it.
It's your dream. If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind. This is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today.
And you're gonna fail. And you're gonna fail. And you're gonna fail. And you're gonna fail. And then you're gonna win.
You gotta be hungry. People that are hungry are willing to do the things that others won't do.
You have one life, don't settle for mediocrity.
Of course, talent without work is nothing. Rest at the end, not in the middle.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here?
What no one else does. Run 3 o'clock in the morning because no one else is running 3 o'clock in the morning. If they're training 3 hours, you train 4 hours. You train when the gym is closed. You know, whenever the gym is closed and you already train, you train again. You know, you have to do what no one else is doing. You know, when they're sleeping, you're running, you're working out.
There's times where you're going to have to do it alone. There's not going to be any team support. There's not going to be any family support. There's not going to be any friend support. There's going to be times where you've got to go and do it yourself, and you got to do it alone. And those are the times that make a difference. Those are the times that count. Those are the times where you have to dig deep yourself to get the job done. And if you can make that happen, you will win.
If you will be a champion, if you will be a beast, you're going to have to go through something. Ain't nobody going to hand you nothing. Ain't nobody going to hand you no championship. Ain't nobody going to hand you no title.
Listen to everything to the extreme. Work until your eyes burn. Sketch until your hands shake. Train until you collapse. Write until the words blur. Practice until fingers bleed and build.
Push the limits of your own mind daily, because the edge between insanity and greatness is where legends are born.
Nobody understands you, because how could they? If you spend your whole life trying to be like nobody else, work harder than the average person, care more than anybody else would, what makes you think they'll understand? What you're looking for is rare.
ignore and outperform them. You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. And you will lose and I will win.
3 more rules I'll never break are: live your life with character, honor, and discipline. And if you live that way, I guarantee you, your goals and dreams will get accomplished.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody, homie. What's on your mind, just do it. Because what's destined for you, you're going to get it.
Change happens when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of making a change. And in your situation now, it sounds like, well, this is less painful.
100%. I think that's the basis of most change. Like, if you are angry, use it. If you are sad, use it. Because, like, what else are you going to do with it?
If nobody is there to pick you up, show yourself that you're there. When nobody understands you, give yourself even just a second of recognition that you understand your own mind. You may feel like nobody is there, but I promise you have yourself, and that is a lot.
In order to do what you love, you gotta get through the obstacles of the things that you don't love
in life. Right, as you're trying to come up.
Yeah, getting over those hurdles, and then eventually they lead you to the thing where you're like, okay, now I'm ready to pursue said thing that I want to do. Even if you hate your job, you're supposed to be using that job for something to get to something.
We are what we repeatedly do every day. Therefore, excellence that we're striving for every single day. We wake up early, striving for it, pushing for it, giving it all in our workout every single day, striving for excellence. We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an accident, but a habit. You are what you repeatedly do every day. So whatever you're doing is what you become. If excellence is something you're striving for, then it's not an accident, it's a habit.
But if you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, if you want to begin to really enjoy a happy, successful, healthy life, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back, and I'll be stronger and better because of it.
How can you beat someone who cannot quit? How can you beat someone who every time they go through a hard time, they get better and they get stronger instead of getting weaker and getting demoralized? How can you beat someone who looks back on all the tests that they've had and said, yeah, that wasn't dude, bring it on, okay? As opposed to the person who's like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. And then a few months, another thing happens. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. It's gonna be the person who has a stoic mentality, who looks at it and says this, okay, all right, we'll get through it. And then the next thing happens. Well, won't do that again, but we'll get through it.
And then you had all your media naysayers. Oh, scoring champion can't win an NBA title. Well, you know, you're not as good as Magic Johnson. You're not as good as Larry Bird. You're good, but you're not as good as those guys. You know, I had to listen to all this. And that put so much wood on that fire that it kept me each and every day trying to get better as a basketball player. Now, I'm not saying they were wrong. I may have looked at them from a different perspective, you know, but at the same time, as a basketball player, I'm trying to become the best that I can. You look for any kind of messages that people may say or do to get you motivated to play the game of basketball at the highest level, because that is when I feel like I excel at my best. I'd do anything to win.
Use the time we have to make the most of it, because who knows how many more we have. It's always a journey, guys, that you remember the most. It's not the finish line that reaches the rewards. It's the journey. Along the journey, you've learned the fruits of labor and how to apply your efforts to create anything into realities.
Like, I built Goggins from the ground up. I was born David Goggins. David Goggins wasn't good enough. He was a scared, bullied, abused kid who struggled in life. And that kid, whenever something got tough, no matter how hard I trained, no matter how ready I was, whenever something got tough for me, David Goggins, the real David Goggins, would come out and he would quit. So I realized this over a period of time. So I had to build Goggins. And in that process, that's where I get better.